Hi, everybody. This is Happy Earth Market Podcast.
Yes, it is.
Brought to you by Love Through Living, Bearlanders.com.
Say it sexier.
Natural Awakenings, Greater Las Vegas, and Arizona Indian Jury.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do sexy.
Yeah, you can't?
I stink at it.
You gotta do the... I don't know how to be sexy.
I don't either. Also by Diamondback Surveying.
Diamondback Land Survey.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Trent.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Trent.
Trent. We love you.
You the best around.
You are
Anyways,
a
I'm
gentleman and a
Sam.
scholar.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm JR.
And we
This
are
is
Happy Earth Market Podcast.
Yeah.
Also known as Happy.
So today,
Podcast.
fucking today,
Podcast.
fucking today, fucking today, it's been 1 year since we had the keys to this beautiful store.
922.
Yes!
Woo, woo, yay!
We made it!
And we
Oh
made
my
it to a year.
gosh.
That guy that told us that we wouldn't make it a year walked by today, and I just wanted to walk outside and say, "Hey, buddy!
It's been a year!
It's been a year, you dick."
No, it's pretty neat, huh? Isn't it neat? And we put up the video today of the year ago getting the key and walking into this bare ass place.
It was
Yeah.
it was such a nice. It was a white, clean slate though.
Yeah.
That's what the cool
Yeah.
thing was. It was like a blank canvas. Like we could do whatever we wanted. It was so rad.
Boy, howdy, and did we?
Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy, and did we?
Jesus.
We, Las Vegas, did so crazy things in here.
I mean, think of all this stuff. So in a year, favorite moment, Jr.
Dang, that's hard.
That is hard.
Favorite
Right, it's been
moment?
so much shit. Favorite like fucking we did this.
The grand opening, hands down.
The grand opening,
Yeah.
the reggae and the square
Yeah.
grand opening.
It was a
we had-
lot of stuff to do, but you know.
Yeah.
But the end of it, I was just like, oh, wow, that was it. I was like, all right, I can go back to sleep now.
It works over till next year.
The grand opening was a lot of fun.
We're doing it again. We're doing our second
Yeah,
anniversary
and
with the same reggae in the squares.
Same deal, yeah.
Nice.
Stan Rack and T stopped by here, Thursday?
Yeah.
Or
He's like,
maybe-
hey, we're doing it again, right? The anniversary's coming up. I'm like, what?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Let's
Funny you should
do
stop in.
it. Let's do it.
We were
What about-
getting around to calling you, actually.
So besides, like,
eventually.
the grand opening was a big one, Sam, but what's one of your favorite moments? Or just, like, some of your favorite moments?
God, they're so, like, you're going to make me cry thinking about it, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not to, but...
Yeah, I won't do it on this one, I think. Maybe.
She
You
almost
never
broke,
know.
Greg. You
It's
see that?
just me,
She
I
almost
know.
broke.
Shut up.
See in her eyes.
You shut up.
So many
Shut up.
so many really amazing things have happened. I have experienced so much here in this year. I've experienced more in this year than I've in my entire 40 years of existence, and I'm not even lying.
For
because
sure.
I've been able to connect with things and people and culture and I mean the whole nine. I've been
The whole
able
thing,
to
yeah.
experience it and really put my hands in it and feel it and you
Thank
know,
you.
and truly have an opinion of my own on these things instead of the one
Yeah.
that was taught through
Taught
society
to-
and family, you
Totally,
know.
yeah, right.
And that's been the greatest part about this whole thing for me personally is just the growth that this space has allowed me to go through,
Right.
like at a weird, crazy, fucking fast pace. Because it's a daily thing, you know. I learn something every day in here. It's so cool. Who else can do that at their job and lifestyle, you know?
It's the education I didn't know that I wanted.
Well put. Yeah.
Definitely.
True that be.
But as far as greatest moments, I think probably
Dun, 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 dun,
Probably what?
dun,
Which one?
dun,
I'm
dun,
thinking.
dun,
Thinking.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
I think every time it's happened, it's a reoccurring moment that's happened in here, and I think it's when people in our community, in our members that come in here and they sit down at the table for whatever event or thing that's happening here, and they sit across from somebody they've never met,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden they're like besties, or at the minimum, they're like collaborating. There are things together
It
to
has happened
create.
quite a few times.
Yeah, and it happens so many times,
Right.
and it's just like that's my favorite part about Happy Earth Market.
Yeah,
for the people, because that's
That's
so
definitely
amazing.
my favorite part too. Like hearing, well, I'm not gonna drop names, but hearing somebody be like, "Yo, this place changed my life. This place, like, I came in here and now have a job, and you know what I mean. Like all these things have happened for people, and like the weird thing is like people have come in here
People
and
get gigs in here.
yeah, they get gigs. People come in here and they have a business they're working on, and then they leave here for some reason, and it's like mass success.
Here's your business. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden they're just experience all this success, and it's really cool. And I don't know if that's from us, or I'm just putting the hard work in, but I like to think it's from us.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily from us. It's definitely a Happy Earth Market's vibe that we give off. You know. What you were gonna say?
No, I was just gonna go. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but beep beep.
No, but I think it's more inspiring people, because when they come in and we say, "Hey, what do you do?" and they're like, "Oh, I job this, whatever. I'm a cashier, or whatever the fuck they're doing." And then we're like, "No, what do you do? What's fulfilling for you? What are you doing to help you or help your people, or what do you do? What's fun for you? What
do
fulfills?"
you do?
Yeah. What's your hobby or whatever? And then they tell you, and it's like, "Oh, I do this," and you go, "Oh my gosh, have you ever thought about like doing that and teaching it or whatever? You know, do it here. Let's do it together, because I want to learn that." All of a sudden, people bring in these new ideas, and I'm like, I want to try it. I'm stuck here, so you have to bring it here so I can please bring it to Happy Earth Market so I can go.
Right.
But it's neat, because then they get inspired enough to actually start doing the work. You know, they go create their business cards and, create their events and whatever they're doing to actually start doing their business, doing what
start putting the foot forward. You know what I mean? And a lot of people come in here and like we really do inspire them to go ahead and do it. You know, like just having somebody not tell you no is really nice. So what do you want to do? Well, I want to make cloth napkins, or whatever. It doesn't matter.
That's a good example. Yeah, silly one.
And their family's like, that's the dumbest thing ever. That'll never work. You already have a job. Like, just be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just a bunch of naysayers.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? Unless you have a really supportive, like, pat you on the back family, most families and friends will tell you not to do some shit. You know what I mean? They'll be like,
it's too risky.
Oh, what? No, like that's not gonna work. But they come in here and they're like, fuck yeah, let's make cloth napkins. And look, dude, we'll make you a website. And, it's eco-friendly. Oh, sweet, man. You know what I mean? And, like all these things.
And then we can expand on it. And you can start making tablecloths. And then before you know it,
Nope, sorry about that, guys.
Was that him?
No, that was a Facebook thing. No, I think we got, well, we won't say it, but I think we got flaked on. But what are you going to do? But who knows? The guy who was supposed to call, well, he's got a great mission, and if he got called away to do something else because of his mission, then cool.
Yeah, it's an honorable mission. I can dig it. If he's busy to, doing what he's doing, then let him do what he does.
Or he listened to our show and he's like,
maybe not.
Nah,
it's an honor that he even responded and agreed to be on the show, because really cool. What he's doing is fucking great work. It's great work.
Back to subject.
Yeah, back to subject on those napkins.
Yeah. No, it's just cool, man, to watch people try. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just fucking try. It's, I do art. All shy. Oh, well, you want to hang it in here? Well, I could never.
Right?
Oh, no. What meat? No. And they cover their little mouths. And
how big are they?
Huh?
How big are they?
Bigger for these people I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, it depends. Some of them are tall, some of them aren't. But I'm just saying.
But they all have small mouths?
Yeah. Shut up.
They're puckered.
But then they do
because they're being modest.
They do hang their art or put their stuff in the back room or host an event, and, and it brings them right out of their shell, and it's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's an individual here that, she's the shy type.
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing her blossom, and she actually has a wall here now, and it's like, wow, look at all the stuff that she's doing.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And like, I've been kind of following her progress, and as far as her artwork goes, I mean, she's actually working a lot. So I was like, wow,
Mhm.
look at her go.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm excited for next Friday because we're doing our artist show, and we had our first meeting with all of the artists, the current
Nice.
members.
Yeah.
They were so awesome. I was so proud
They're
of
so
that.
exciting. Yeah.
They're like, no, I was super proud because I'm like, God, we keep trying to do these things and get these people actively doing this collaboration thing,
Right.
but to see it and them have it, actually
Yeah.
get excited and start creating ideas together, and I got to step back and just watch it. I didn't have to actually contribute the ideas,
Right.
and it's just beautiful. And so I'm excited for Friday because I can't wait to see what they create
Yeah.
for their own art show.
Yeah.
Right.
And it
Right.
also falls back on like what we are just talking about. Falls back on what my message I was trying to put out during the grand opening. You know, is just help somebody.
Mhm.
You know, somebody in need.
Help.
Just if even if they don't look like they need it, ask them. Just be like, hey, you need any help? I
Right.
got you, man. I got you.
Right.
So just people just need that social contact that somebody actually does care.
Mhm.
Somebody you can actually reach your hand out and they will,
Be
take
there.
your hand
They'll be
and
there
hold
for
you
you.
up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's cool just seeing that, and it's actually it's like a lesson that you don't even know that you will learn, Like you go through life being by yourself. Uh like a lot of people out there,
Mhm.
they're by themselves. They're working and just doing what they do just to pass the time and just to make it to the end.
Mhm.
But what's missing is the social aspect.
Right.
Talking to people, helping people, that interaction. People need that. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's really fun
Uh-huh.
too
Uh-huh.
because it's so like not what we're used to doing
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah.
So it's really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Totally.
You know what I mean? For a lot of people, they're just like, oh, I got a conversation with a stranger. Wait, I'm scared.
Right.
And it's just like to be able to break down that
social
stupid
barrier. Yeah,
that's there. It
exactly.
doesn't need to be there.
Mhm.
Why
Well,
does it even exist? It's dumb. Look at what we've missed out on. Because
Right.
holy shit, is it fun?
And just and even like what you do, like when you reach out to hug someone,
Mhm.
like you see the social awkwardness in their
Awkward.
face as as you're coming in
Totally.
with your arms
I
open,
never
and
look.
they're like, oh my god, she's hugging me. Oh, okay, I like this. You just see their face change, yeah, and it's just like, that's it, that's what you need.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. I don't know. At some point, maybe it was generations ago, or maybe it's never really existed here. I don't know.
What?
The hugging hello, the hug hello.
No.
And they're actually teaching people not to hug now, and they're
Who's teaching that?
I saw something on the internet I read, a long time ago. It was, earlier this year, and it said that parents were now teaching their children not to go up and get hugs from auntie, and not to allow
Oh yeah, I
not
did
to
see
allow
that.
auntie to force a hug on little one.
Oh.
Don't force hugs on your kids, I think
And
was
I'm
the
like,
name
what?
of the article.
But that doesn't even make sense, and it's because
That's the
these
dumbest
kids
shit
are
ever.
like uncomfortable getting hugs.
Well, that's because people are going into their shells
Early.
way early.
Way
They're
I've got a
early.
real problem with the way people are with their kids right now.
Yeah.
Just letting them decide what's good.
Yeah, exactly.
And then totally defending them at school and not disciplining the
Mhm.
way that they should be. Like, it's just a complete, you're just going to raise a bunch of kids who are going to enter society again and be fucked.
Yeah, and not
You know what
talk
I
to each
mean?
other.
Yep.
It's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Like if you don't work with each other, it's not gonna work.
Mhm.
This thing called life, it's not gonna work. No one's gonna be talking to each other. No one's gonna be able to interact with each
I
other
hate
in a
the-
peaceful way. It's so stupid.
Like,
It's like, dude, what you need this? Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing? We're originally built in this culture where we have to help each other. We have to,
In
be
order
by
to
the fire.
survive, yeah.
We have to fight off the animals that are trying to eat you.
Right.
It
was a collaboration,
Yeah,
and cooperation.
exactly.
Mhm.
We need to go back to that. Like well, not that, but we need to go back to
I
that
hear you.
mindset of
The
helping.
teamwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Teamwork makes the fucking dreams work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like what are you guys doing, man? Don't stray away from what your inner self is saying.
I have
Like,
a
why are you
prediction.
trying to what?
I have a prediction.
What?
In the future,
In the future.
In the future.
these people we're talking about are going to call us something weird. They're going to have a name for us. Like,
They already have
What do
that.
you mean by us?
no, I mean, it's going to be called something different because here's the thing. You're talking about a whole society of kids that are probably going to be disconnected as adults because it's all technology based at that point.
For sure.
We, on the other hand, may be connected, but some of us are still going to be like, no, I miss trees. I liked earthing. I like doing that.
Right.
You kids don't know because you've never experienced it, but I did when I was a kid, and I do now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think in the future they're going to call us something funny, like Earth. Maybe they'll call us Earthlings or something silly.
Maybe.
You know what I do like?
Yeah. Who knows?
That is an interesting thought, yeah.
You know what I do like about in here is I see a lot less phone going on than in a lot of places. Like, people will come in even for open mic when typically they'd be like, oh, I need to post that I'm here. You know what I mean? And they're filming it the whole time. Now, there is, sometimes people are live streaming their friend who's up there for them and stuff like that, but that's cool. But a large amount of the time, like, nobody's on their phone. You know what I mean?
People are there.
They're hanging, and when people are here just doing stuff, like, the phone is not as prominent as it is in other things.
Always seems to be put away. It's rarely out because it's almost like a weird vibe that the collective puts out that's like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
We're here for each other. We're not here to be on the box that we're on all the time. We're here to be here. So,
but I'm seeing phones less and less. Like, even at like you used to be, even not that long ago, like eating out, everybody was sitting around the table waiting for their food on their phone, and I really do see that less and less all the time.
Yeah, because the word is out now.
Yeah,
the social mindset is kind of starting to take a turn as far as technology goes. But I mean, as far as interaction goes, like,
right.
Yeah.
But what was there ever?
That needs a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
Well, just look at people when you walk by them. That's people don't like that.
Yeah.
Hi.
People avert their eyes.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, eye contact is a weird thing.
I always like to pull out the person that, like, when you're walking towards them and they pull out their phone and look at it real quick. Like, I don't have to.
Yeah, it's like insecurities that exist in us.
Oh, for sure.
I do it too sometimes. I don't want to deal. I just want to avoid. So I'm going to look at my phone and check out.
Yeah.
I usually look
especially when I'm by myself.
Speaking of,
you forgot about me, bro. You forgot about me, bro.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Let me turn that down.
That's fun. Yeah.
So, our guest from Sip of Hope Coffee, first of all, he said something personal came up and I can't participate tonight. Can we please reschedule? If we need to do Saturdays, I can do 10-6. We'll worry about that later. But yes, I'll reply to him later. But love and light to him, meta and all those things.
Yeah, do the do.
So
we were right. We were right.
I figured, somebody that's doing that work, and Sip of Hope Coffee is a
Sip of Hope.
That's what I said.
I'm just saying it slower so people can hear
it.
I
do tend to talk
Sip
fast.
Sip of Hope.
I can't even be not nagged on in my own show. I'm just making a joke.
I really wasn't nagging. I was just saying the words for the audience. So.
I talk too fast. I know. I'm joking.
Fuck off.
Sip of Hope Coffee is a coffee shop in Chicago that all 100% of their proceeds go to suicide prevention. So we'll let them get into the story. That's will be on the show eventually. So we're excited to have them.
In the meantime, you guys go support them. You can look them up.
Yeah.
Sip of Hope
on the Facebooks,
and I'm pretty sure there's a donate button, so go ahead and hook that up too, because suicide sucks, and most of us have been touched by it in some way or another, and it's not something that anybody should. There's no reason for people to suffer enough to just want to die.
And this is the point of interacting with other people.
Yeah, because it stinks. Everybody's lonely.
Yeah.
We're all lonely. That's the point of the whole conversation. And whether it because we're stuck on our phones or our computers or our jobs, whatever it is, it's taking up way too much mind space, and we're missing out on the opportunity to hang out with those around us. Right.
True that.
Because even when we're, I say job, I'm not necessarily talking about while we're at job. I'm talking about when we're not at job.
Yeah.
Job is still in our head. we're still there.
That's the.
You know what I mean? And it's like terrible, and it's unfortunate because it's a waste of your time.
That's the amazing thing about working here too, is that I don't have that anymore.
Mm-mm.
That
Such a blessing. I'm so happy
you know what I mean?
to be
Like
here.
I didn't, not unwinding till Saturday afternoon at noon. You know what I mean? Because you got so much going on
Right.
that you know what I mean. You until about Saturday afternoon at some point, like you finally unwind.
Hit the wall, yeah.
Because I used to be that would be me, and then by even if we were doing something on Sunday, by Sunday at about 6 o'clock, like it's all starting coming back and everything I got to do in the week.
Prepping it in your head.
I'm already making lists of things I got to get done, and I really just don't. I still do that, but it's here, so it's still different.
It's a little fun
doesn't
because
feel-
you're creating, and that's fun
Yeah,
to do.
and I can do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm creating. I'm doing whatever I want. Oh, you know what? Today I don't feel like doing any fucking thing that's even slightly productive, so I'm gonna make beats today. That's what I feel like doing today.
Right.
I'm going to just work on one flyer all day long. You know what I mean? Usually I have a list of stuff to do, and I bang them out, and I manage, what's going on. But some days I don't feel like doing that, so I paint the sink.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's so fun. It's just such a great. It's just great.
Yeah.
It's a great way to be doing what we're doing, and I'm happy. I'm blessed.
Like
It's great.
If something pops in my head, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna work on this creative thing that I felt like doing today, and it's really really nice. You know what I mean? And no, we don't make a ton of money here, but that's everyone always said money doesn't buy happiness, and the only thing money does is buy comfortability.
Yeah.
But happiness it does not. Definitely happier here, especially now that summer's over.
Almost.
Yeah, well, officially today, summer's
it
over.
today? Oh, yeah, it is.
Today is the fall
first,
solstice. Yeah.
The first day of
So
fall. Nice.
maybe, hopefully, for God's sakes, all of the goddesses in my life could stop being crazy.
It's just begun, my love.
That's one thing. Like I have also the feminine perspective here has jumped from 0 to 100 here. You know what I mean? Because I just never had to deal with it or work with it. You know what I mean? But there's most of the people that come here. Sorry, what we're laughing at is our friend is waiting for an Uber, and he ran from one side of the building to the other side, and now back to the other side of the building.
He's walking by the window or running by the window.
And he's headed to work, so that's hilarious.
Poor guy.
Just tolerance for different perspectives has jumped tenfold for me here. To where somebody comes in and it's just weird. Like I said, it's the education I didn't know I wanted, because there's so it's such a large diversity of people that call this place their second home. You know what I mean? Like it's just you get to meet and deal with so many different people, and I've learned like straight up every single person is a nutcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all crazy.
Including me. Yeah.
We're all crazy in our own
Like
way.
everyone's bouncing through this world trying to figure out how to live in it. You know what I mean? And things are coming.
We're all
out
so
of them.
awesome and beautiful. I mean, it's the truth. We are. We're so. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's all so true.
All those flaws that everybody really hates about themselves and each other, for that matter, is really what makes us so beautiful, because that's the shit that eats us alive and makes us that shit. Yeah. It's fun, and it's
And one of my other, like, I wouldn't call a moment, but just watching Sadie blossom. You know what I mean? Like just watching her, not just in her activism, which is she's done a lot, but her entrepreneuring and all that stuff. Because she was an entrepreneur before she got here. Yeah. But she's just slowly but surely is blossoming into this powerhouse. It's really cool to watch. You know what I mean? And finding a path that's not taken by people.
Yeah, making your own.
Yeah, she's making like, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna make my own path.
Grabbed a shovel and started going.
You know what I mean? Yep. And she's really gone for it, and she is definitely the epitome of the entrepreneur that we want working.
Absolutely.
Here. You know what I mean? Somebody that's willing just to go fucking balls out and do it.
And that's the thing too. Like, and she's a founder. She's helped create this idea, just like JR and Nick, and me and you. The way she's contributed so much to Happy Earth Market with our website, like the website is so pretty. It's so good. You know, she's so talented, and she built the whole thing. She spent time in here. That's like what we were doing. We're working on Happy Earth Market shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Building all this fun stuff together. But that's like time she's never gonna get back.
Yeah, no, never.
And it's her talent.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. And she built that, and it, you know, and now she's got Love Through Living, and that website, holy moly.
I mean, that website's really
Oh
good.
man, if you guys haven't checked it out, Love Through Living,
please do.
Go check it out. Sadie is incredible, and she's, you know, she's got an online store now, and all of that stuff that's on her online store is her art. She figured out, you gave her something, right? What was that?
Photoshop.
You gave her Photoshop, and she just figured it out, or did you teach her, or what?
I gave her a couple pointers, but she figured it out. Yeah.
She figured it out pretty quick.
She's quick, and you know what? That's.
I found that she's a quick study and super dedicated when she puts her mind to it.
When she wants to.
Yes.
Like when she was learning Arabic,
Uh-huh.
I was like, wow. And that was like in the matter of what, 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, it
she was
like
like,
2.5 weeks.
She was like, oh, I'm making breakfast.
Yeah, but she said it in Arabic.
Yeah.
I know. She's incredible. I'm so proud of her. Hi, Sadie. If you hear this, we love you. We miss you, and you haven't left the space. You're talked about every day. You're still here, love.
Do your thing.
Do you? She's doing amazing stuff in Greece right now, helping Syrian refugees, mostly children, from what it sounds like.
Kids, yeah. Well, that's what they're doing. They're like during the day they help teach. She's teaching English and math, from what I can tell. And then I don't see a reason why she would teach history. And then it's off to the water to rescue people in boats
at night,
in rafts. Yeah, at night.
Yeah, at night.
It's like 24-hour duty.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I bet she's gonna come back all skinny and, and sunburned. Like.
Oh, dude. No, she doesn't sunburn. She darkens.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't know. That picture she put up on Facebook.
Which
one? They're hugging the kid.
Well, yeah, those, but the one with the kid, the 6-year-old or 7-year-old that drew the picture.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, God, it's so sad. It's a picture of 2 boats in the water. One of them's fishing. It's a big fish, looked like a shark, but it's just probably a big fish underneath the boat. They caught it.
Yeah.
But then the other boat has like guns pointed at him, like 3 missile things pointed at him on the other boat. Yeah. And it's just...
That's probably something that they saw.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, or a reality that's talked about a lot around them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because, you know, if you take a voyage like that, I'm sure, number one, you're getting in a raft to go across the ocean.
Yeah.
In a raft.
Yeah.
Which is me thinking about the way I am. I'm like, oh, I'll take my chances here, guys. I'll see you. Like, I don't know if I could.
What is she saying? Like, some of them had, like, baby doll rafts on, or baby doll life vests on or something?
Yeah.
Not even actual.
Not even actual life
like
vests, yeah.
Something that goes on a doll made in China.
Crazy.
Like a little blow-up
But
one.
they put it on babies.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Sadie's doing the work, man.
Mm.
You know, she's the light that's shining in that darkness right now, and I'm so happy she's there. I'm sure those fucking kids love her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Miss Sadie. I'm sure that, you know what I mean? I bet she's got a bunch of little kids all over her all the time, and that's got to be really good for her to just soak that in. And then, you know, I know she's also, well, at least her friend that came back, I read up on her page a little bit about her experience there at the same camp, and apparently they were helping to build some sort of structure for these kids because they don't have any kind of structure. Like they go to school
structured like their
when
life
they were
structure,
there, but now they have nothing. They don't go to school.
Right.
There's no like time frames of, you know, this and this and this. It's just chaos, and they don't even have things to play with and stuff, you know. So I'm just imagining all these little kids, and that perspective is just so sad. So
sucks.
They were trying to build some sort of kind of curriculum, at least it sounded like it. And I know Happy Earth Market stuff Sadie brought to there, and when I say stuff, I mean ideas.
Yeah.
You know, things to do that's gonna give these kids things to do. You know, so. It's just, you know, that's why I was crying this morning, by the way.
Oh man, it
That was
wasn't.
for Sadie's Light, though. No, that was for Sadie's Light because she was there this morning. I'll tell you all about it later, Sades. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. We were supposed to have an interview.
we were, but that's okay.
Being a little podcast.
Yeah, we did. Being a little talking about Happy Earth Market.
Yeah. Well, this is
Yeah,
essentially an update
questions.
show.
Yeah, totally.
Here I got.
You get tropics.
Well,
Oh.
no, I had questions on our 1-year anniversary show that we were gonna record last time, remember? And we didn't. For some reason, we just didn't do it.
What are you talking
The
about?
coming 1-year keys episode we were gonna do, but we didn't do it. Anyways, I wrote these questions down. So,
What are they?
what do you think? We can all answer this because this is fun. What do you think? Some of or whatever. What are the blessings you've received from this Happy Earth Market experience? Personally. I think
Personal blessings?
Yeah, like personally, what blessings?
Well, perspective for sure. And tolerance. Are two big blessings.
Mm.
And fulfillment a lot.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah. Fulfillment's the biggest one for me.
You know, I mean,
Just helping.
look at JR. He gets 2 days off a week and he spends them here.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
he could be like, I just want to chill out, like, you know. But he's here, so thank you.
Yeah.
Doing my part.
Yeah. I think it's all the friendship.
All the friendships.
Yeah, the family
Yeah.
that I've.
You're gonna cry?
Maybe. No, because it's neat. It's neat.
Yeah,
You know, we are a Happy Earth Market, and we are a family. We've been a family. The three of us at this table have been a family for a long time.
Yeah.
Now we have this building, and now this is okay. Family, come on. There's more of us. Let's go.
Mm.
And now this family that we call our family, they call me and you their family.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is like the biggest blessing, to be loved.
Oh, what a feeling.
Oh, what a feeling to be loved by you.
Someone to care for.
Yeah, somebody hitting the nail on the head
I love
recently.
all
They're
of
like, you
you.
know what? That makes the biggest difference is when you walk in here. No one's trying to sell you anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we give a hug or we greet nicely, and we kind of, if they haven't ever been here before, we explain it to them. But we're not like behind a counter, just hurry up and buy kind of
Hurry up and buy.
kind of business, you know.
True.
That would be weird if we were
You hurry up
Not
and
very-
buy.
not very welcoming. Not very welcoming.
Yeah. See the art? Buy it.
Get out.
Get it. Would you like $50 4 hours?
Go on, kid.
Okay, so this is a fun question. This is a really fun one.
Okay.
Or maybe we don't. Yeah. Favorite adventures of Commercial Center.
Ha.
Oh, shit.
Ha.
I knew this would be a good question.
See, first of all, let me say this.
If you don't know where this place is,
I've grown to love Commercial Center
yeah,
and its eclecticness.
yeah.
And when somebody tells me, well, you know, people just won't come down here, my first thought is good. Then that's not the people I want.
Yeah.
If you're scared to come to a place because you think something may happen.
Yeah.
But I've never seen once somebody hassled who wasn't part of that lifestyle.
Nope.
I've never seen, if you weren't actively seeking that lifestyle, be it drugs or prostitution that goes around all along in here, no one's fucking bothered a single person. I've
Right.
never seen a car broke into.
No.
I've never seen, you know what I mean? I've never seen anything happen to an innocent
No
bystander.
crime.
There's no crime to victims.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I've never seen it. You know? And-
Well put, sir. I
Yeah.
like that. Crimes to victims.
Yeah. Now, if you don't want to see some of the stuff that goes on around here, I
That's
understand.
a different story.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But if you think you're going to be victimized by coming here, that's just not a factual statement.
Yeah.
You're going to come to Commercial Center and jack shit's going to happen to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless you're looking for it or you try to get in the way of something, then maybe.
Then maybe.
And people talk about maybe businesses get broke into, but that's anywhere. You know, the lady said it the other day, and she goes, "Yes, thank you, Jr." She goes, she goes, "Look, I live in Centennial Hills, and it's full of people living underneath in the tunnels."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
and
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't act special because you're in Summerlin because you want to turn a blind eye. Because you know what? I've been hit on by more homeless people in Summerlin than I have here. Not hit on, but hit up by. You know what I mean? In Summerlin, especially on the corners. You know, 'cause some of the Summerlin.
Hey there, Longbeard. Come here often.
Some of those Summerlin homeless are super aggressive.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, one time I was in Summerlin, and this dude just kept like he was going up and down the road or on the parking aisle, just asking people for like change and whatnot. And I was like, okay, I'm for sure he's gonna come up to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Don't die, Sam. I taste.
Yeah. So like I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna come to me. So he's like, hey, can I have some change? I'm like, yes, you can. Just being really like super enthusiastic.
Yeah.
So it was his lucky day because I was actually cashing out my Coinstar.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, it was probably maybe almost half a year worth of change.
You gave him the whole thing?
I gave him the whole thing. It was probably
nice.
It's probably about $50 in there, maybe
Nice.
more than that.
Oh wow!
Very cool.
What was it in? A jar?
It was in a little one of those like 5-gallon jug things, but like a lot smaller version.
Okay.
Yeah, those.
So you carried around?
Yeah. So I was like, do you have any containers? He's like, no, I got pockets. So I was like, we're gonna fill those things up. All right, here we go. We're doing this. So I'm sitting there dumping the change into his pocket. Like I literally had his pocket
like
open,
pouring in the
and I shoved the nozzle in there and was just pouring it, just filling it up to the brim.
That's amazing.
And he's like, "Oh my god, dude." I'm like, "Hey, you asked for it, you got it, bro."
Aww.
And yeah, it was a fun
Did
day.
you get a hug?
No.
Handshake.
So what's
Just a little fist bump.
Fist bump.
Like it's like have a good day, brother. Do you? Yeah.
Nice. That sounds super rad, dude. That always feels so good, huh?
Yeah.
Making
for
somebody's
sure.
fucking
Yeah.
their life changes.
Oh
instantly.
yeah. I didn't see him ever.
Yeah. So cool.
Like you know how like you usually see the transits come by and it's like, oh, there he is again. There he is again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come on, man.
You give him enough change to he's rich. Apartment.
Maybe you gave him enough to take a ticket home.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Right?
That happens to a lot of people here.
It does.
People come gamble. Like
Fucking
they come
does.
here, come here on vacation and get stuck here. I've heard that story a lot of times.
Not just vacationing, but people who moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Then lose all
That
their shit.
happens more so than
Then they try to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, back to your question though, Sam. My favorite commercial center.
Oh yeah, adventure.
That thing.
Adventure.
I'm still dying over here.
I don't know,
It was
man.
super strong.
How's
Sorry.
in there? Jeez Louise.
Honestly, was the initial culture shock of everything that goes on here.
Yeah.
Like it was like the whole first few months of going, wow.
Yeah, the first few months were kind of scary
I was never scared.
I was.
Yeah, were you?
because nobody was here with me at night. Those
Sometimes,
first
yeah,
times,
yeah,
and it was
that's
like,
right.
remember we had to
Yeah.
learn our lessons early.
Everybody was working.
Yeah.
Back then, this place was different, man. I wouldn't be scared. I'm not scared now.
Mm-hmm.
But
No.
then the traffic was different. The people walking were different.
When we first moved, it's gotten a lot better. You're right,
Everything
and we're not
was
just.
you guys think about it. Those creepy people
Mhm.
were coming in here. It was fucking scary.
Yeah.
Mhm. And it's not that we like God. I'm used to it. It really has decreased.
It's decreased, and I do honestly believe it's because of the light that
Being shined,
we shine, and
Yeah,
we
for
have
sure.
events here every night.
Beep beep.
beep beep. Here we are.
They've definitely moved to a different part of the parking lot when we're here.
Yeah.
Like they're not
They're
right in
not
front.
here.
They walk by sometimes, but
even
yeah.
like and you know in New Orleans Square, he's brought in a lot of new energy, and
Yeah.
our light is
Uh-huh.
super bright in here now, and
Uh-huh.
it's just different vibe.
For sure.
And that energy's not coming around anymore because it doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
it's
and
gonna
that's
continue to get
good.
better. So what is
Yeah, yeah, they're like little vampires.
what is your favorite adventure?
Adventure. Wow.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
mostly deviant. For sure. Just watching like the different how should I put it? Entrepreneurships?
Yeah.
that are going on around
that's
here.
a good word for it.
And just watching it like how like who's what do they do, like who pulls up, what kind of people come up, and just learning about their
Stuff.
Their hustle.
yes, like whoa. It's kind of amazing. Especially like when you see
See the game.
yeah, you see the
how
game.
the game's played.
It's a whole new light.
You
Like
can
wow.
see the chess players and
Yeah,
everything. You're
uh-huh.
seeing the whole
It's
thing.
like all right, there's the guard.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's the high-paying customer.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
He's
learned
gonna get the good one over there.
I've learned a
I'm
whole
so
new level
sorry,
of minding
but
my
it's true.
business
It's
too.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch. I agree. We've observed it long enough to see
Uh-huh.
the patterns to go, oh my gosh, look at, oh wow,
Yeah, totally.
it's fun.
It's one of the world's oldest profession. It's the oldest profession.
Yeah, world's oldest profession.
Observing.
Just soft went.
Oh,
Entrepreneurships.
Entrepreneurship.
And
whatever. You know what? As long as money has existed, there's been a need for it.
oh yeah, for sure.
So.
I mean, not even money. Like they'll just
Food.
trade food.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Stuff. Necessities.
Favor for a favor.
I know what my favorite adventure, first thing that comes to mind.
What?
It was on a bucket list, and I didn't know it was an item on my bucket list item.
What was it?
The cars hopping up and down, the low riders.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite adventure. Oh my god, you guys, the cars. So here, listen. Okay, you've seen it on TV, I'm sure, but in real life, it's so different because you can feel it under your
feel
feet.
the ground shaking.
Like the concrete, it hurts the concrete. Like I'm pretty sure there's like scrapes on the ground. It's gotta be.
Oh, for sure.
Because the motor's like bam, bam. Oh my god. So the back tires, okay, and the front tires lift up like 3 feet in the air or more, right? And then the car starts bouncing the front tires up in the air, up and down, and that heavy engine's like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
But the back tires are still 3 feet off the ground. So the car's hood is like 10 feet in the fucking air. And the car's bouncing backwards and people are running away from it. It's all scary and shit. I'm like, oh my god, this is so awesome.
It's like a slow moving alligator around birds.
Yeah. Chomp, chomp, chomp. It even sounds like it in a cartoon way, yeah.
I never thought about the engine before and how the engine just doesn't get rattled out.
Like, how do they drive that
break
thing?
fucking motor mounts. I'm sure that
they probably replace that shit all the
motor
time.
mounts? Yeah, they probably got to watch. That's probably one of the most replaced things on those hopping cars. That's not a car I would ever build.
No, that's a lot of money.
Too much fucking money.
Yeah,
but they're cool. Like I respect you that you do it.
They're cool to watch.
It's like off-roading. That's the reason I never off-roaded, because you're gonna break.
You break something.
It's gonna be expensive all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that first one was my absolute favorite adventure. I'm not so happy with them anymore because they leave such a horrible, disastrous, litterous mess.
Yeah, they leave a lot of trash.
So much garbage, all the beer stuff, and
and it bothers me because like
everything.
the dumpster is right
there.
there.
Right there, yeah, it's right there. It's just so disrespectful and sad, and I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed because these people bring their children and they're teaching their kids to fucking leave their garbage out.
Yeah, there's
Somebody
lots of
will clean it up.
They do have lots of
Maybe
kids.
we should make a sign and said, hey, believe it or not, Commercial Center doesn't have people that are hired.
Who does clean it up then? Somebody does.
The Wind. It's called Wind?
No, those bottles with the Wind, there would still be a lot of trash out there.
Oh, those are the homeless people picking up bottles. There's a couple of them that have their carts full of recyclables.
Oh, nice.
Those guys are cool. Yeah.
Circle of life.
Yeah, exactly, Sam.
Well, no, but otherwise the Wind takes it.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
that is my one, like, I know, like, we'll come here and I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of people partying like right outside our store last night. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I'd like sometimes you'll just see all the trash, like party trash, like right here. Sometimes, like you'll see, like blunts and stuff like that, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Wrappers. A lot of wrappers and plastic. Yeah, that kind of wrappers too. Yeah.
Fun. Oh, you know what? I think another favorite moment was like meeting Eric and the alcoholics.
That was cool. I forgot all about that.
That was so cool for you. You were like
such a bad boy.
That was the first magic.
I didn't think I would either, but I totally fanboyed out.
I think that was the first magic moment that happened in here for you.
When I meet real hip hop heads, I have like a fucking stupid, uncontrollable need to prove my hip hop head back to them. I don't know what it is.
It's called ego.
It might be ego. I don't know. Just I can't control it, whatever it is. But it's just like I like real hip hop so much that I'm excited when somebody else does too.
I need you to recognize me.
Yeah,
well, no, so you can relate in a conversation.
I want to fucking nerd out with them.
You can engage in a conversation.
Yeah. I enjoy every aspect of hip hop, like I really do. Of 90s hip hop, I really could care less about any rap right now. Not even the new Eminem. There's nothing that comes out right now that I'm like really excited about. I'm just at that age. Same with metal. Same with any music I listen to. I think I'm done with new.
Yeah.
You know, some new stuff is cool.
Oh
like
no, you turned into your dad.
It happens, dude. And I realize why. Because it's like music is a young man's thing.
Yeah.
Right. And I can't like at this point in my life I can't identify with their struggle anymore. I don't have it.
I wouldn't say young man.
It is.
I mean,
or young persons, not even young man, because a lot of the new stuff coming out that I do like is women.
Well, I mean, if you're in the music industry, you appreciate every aspect of music. I mean,
yeah, I get it.
I mean,
I get it. I don't not respect it. Don't get me wrong. It's not a disrespect thing at all.
Yeah.
I just
you just don't like it.
I just yeah. Some I do, some I really do, but I haven't heard an artist in a long time that made me want to go down the rabbit hole with them.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I need to know everything you put out, and you know, because that's how I used to get. Like, I would hear new shit, and I would want to hear everything they ever did. You know what I mean? And now I just don't care.
Well, and plus your mindset is totally different now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that. I have to learn about this thing and this thing. Only now you have your fingers out everywhere as far as, and not in just like, you know, music wise, but it's more locally here where we are.
Yeah, and I really enjoy all the raw talent we get to see. I mean, let's be honest.
That's awesome.
It's the Happy Earth Market open mic. So
God.
Let's be fucking honest. Like, we are getting good acts, but it's not like you're getting very polished acts. You know what I mean? Like, and they're open micing, so they are trying out new stuff, or they are, you know what I mean? So, I do like seeing all of that. You know what I mean?
Some of them are so amazing.
Yeah. It's honestly, Sam.
Shout out Paul Carlin.
Look, you had such a crush on him. It's so gross.
He's gonna be famous.
No, actually, even like Raid, even though I give a bunch of shit, like I do literally think everybody that comes in here and has the balls to go up there and do their own stuff that they wrote. You know what I mean? Like I love it all. I love it all. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes I may not look like it because I'm just back there chilling, but I really do love it all.
Well, because people are... My favorite part about open mic is that people get to be themselves. The thing with open mic is it's like, this is my craft. This is my art.
Yeah.
This is who I am. This is what I do on my free time.
Right.
When it's just me in the mirror. When it's just me in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's just me in the mirror, I get to do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I am. Right? So these people get on stage and they are performing as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it like, it's so raw and weird. Mm-hmm. Some of it's so weird. Yeah. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying
that's what I'm talking about.
not saying anything, but wow.
Happy Earth Market is the education I never knew I wanted.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
So beautiful.
I didn't know, like, I knew some artists. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about the artists. You know what I mean? Artists, not just the painters, but all of them.
Mm.
And they're just the weirdest group of people, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I like it, and sometimes I yearn for what people would consider normal. You know what I mean? Sometimes I need a normal day.
A what?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying for me, you know what I mean? But then I end up missing this place, and, you know.
It's not funny.
Right.
Like we're always saying, we need another day off.
I never really.
But then we're like, I don't want to not go in today because da-da-da-da-da's happening.
Yeah.
I want to see so and so and so. You know, it's like
I like the creative aspect the
it's
most.
the impossible, it's the impossible pit to get away from because it's so fun to be here.
Like the learning how to sell art thing is fun. Like hopefully some of those things we're gonna try
it's gonna work.
You know what I mean? Like, but we gotta try something, and I can't be. You know what I mean? The stuff's gotta move.
We're not trying. We're doing, man.
Like the one thing I like about artists who fucking paint is that they're patient.
Yeah.
Seriously, they'll pay for the walls for a long time. You know what I mean? And one day
pointing at
the patience for all those dots.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But I mean, their patience just to have their stuff up. That's what I'm saying. You know, like they'll just have their stuff up for a long time, and they may sell a $10 piece, and the gratification they get to me is crazy. Now somebody's hanging my art at their house.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
I mean? It's pretty exciting when that happens for somebody. You know, it's more exciting than I thought it would be because painting, like art, like that, is so subjective and so hard to sell, and so people like it's such a complete impulse buy. You know what I mean? And what's in here I consider fine art, but it isn't a fine art gallery. Does that make sense? Like it's not, you know what I mean? Like we're not geared for just art. That's not what we do. You know what I mean? So the art being on the wall to me is icing.
Yeah.
On the whole cake. You know what I mean? Like it's really fun to look at, and I really like it's fun when I see the pieces, and then one day I'm like, oh, like I did with me and Jessica's piece with the rainbows and all that stuff. Like just recently I'd figured out, I'm like, oh, that fucking piece is really, really good. It has the day and the night and all the flowers, and the flowers have rainbow fucking petals, and it's just such a layered good painting, and has such a level of skill within that painting that I would never have, dude. That's very neat.
It's beautiful.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's very sharp and neat.
It's
like
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's not for sale. I love Jessica. She's amazing.
She just puts it up to show it off, and then.
Well, no, she painted it, and then her family's like, no, you can't sell that. I want it. So now,
that's why. That's
so her
awesome.
family's got it.
Oh, cool.
They got dibs on it. So there is one up there for sale though, and she said, she's gonna probably have some stuff for sale. So I'm excited. She's making some new pieces just for the exhibit.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? I learned how to art in here. Does that make sense?
How so?
Like learn how to let myself go a little bit and make art that I'm okay with. You know what I mean? And like I like where my art is now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't give two shits about painting, but I do like the stuff I've done in here. And I never thought I would like, so I hate everything I ever did before painting wise, or even what I drew in high school. I hated, but I like the stuff I did in here.
I can dig it.
That's really rad.
Mm-hmm. Like even that mirror I did. That mirror. I really like that mirror.
I remember the mirror.
Yeah.
You did 2 mirrors.
No, I just did the one, black one.
You did the black one, and you did the one with the green things on the edges, too.
No.
You taped it and everything. Yeah, you did. I remember.
No, I did the one. The only 2 big pieces I've taped is the bathroom and that mirror.
Maybe I'm
the black
thinking
one.
of the bathroom then.
Yeah, I did the bathroom.
I painted the bathroom, too.
Did you? What'd you paint there?
The walls.
Oh, that's right.
Baseboards, I think. Painted something in there. Here's the baseboards. I think it's like pea yellow. As a joke.
Pea yellow?
For Eli. He wanted when he was a kid.
Yeah, what color do you want to paint your bathroom, son? Pea yellow.
Pea yellow and poop brown.
So a banana. You want banana color?
Never mind. Because, we never painted it that color.
No.
Why not? Oh. I have something.
So
Please.
Oh, go ahead.
My cousin is actually playing. He's coming in from Hawaii. If you like reggae.
Reggae.
Yeah.
Come to the Happy Earth Market. Is he playing here?
I can bring him by.
Bring
both of them by.
That would be amazing.
That would be fun, but
Let's
yeah.
do that.
On October 3rd.
What day is that?
I think it's a Wednesday.
I'll look on my calendar on my computer. I really didn't have to ask you. Come on, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, that's probably really entertaining. October 3rd is a Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, so October 3rd, Wednesday, head down to the Brooklyn Bowl, where he will be playing with Rebel, or actually both of them will be playing with the Rebel Soldiers.
Oh, Rebel Soldier is one of the first reggae acts I ever saw live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they played with Soulja.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It was Soulja, J Boog, and Rebel Soldiers.
Cool. So yeah, they're gonna be playing October 3rd, Brooklyn Bowl, with Rebel Soldiers, Nomad, Fire, and my cousin's band is called the Original, or they're called the Typical Hawaiians. No, it's weird because like whenever,
That's cute. I like
whenever
it.
they perform, they swap some members out because some people couldn't make it or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, that's not the Typical Hawaiians." So this one is the original members, all three of them. So
Okay.
yeah,
And 2 of them are your cousins?
2 of them are my cousins.
Right on.
So yeah.
Hi, cousin.
Well, yeah, that sounds dope.
How much are
If
tickets,
you're-
man? Do you know?
I do not know. I'm getting it for free. Sorry.
Must be nice. Can you have friends too?
There's. Oh, actually, I'm gonna ask.
Well,
him.
I mean, it's just
Oh,
Rebel Soldiers tickets are maybe $20.
Yeah.
So
I'll reach out to him and ask.
you don't have to do that.
Get some band backstage stuff.
If we do, you guys, we have to do the backstage. Like,
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me.
Backstage. Well, if we do
I'm
get
with the band. I'm
backstage,
with the band.
if we do get, maybe we can bring the Porty recordy.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe record. Maybe some of them will let us record on the podcast.
I just really just want to get him to say,
Be fun.
"Hi, I'm," and you're listening to, and then I'm good with everything.
And you have to say, can we use this on our podcast? Just say yes or no. Yes. State your name. Thanks.
Yeah. Should be fun. So
Should
come
be
out.
name
fun.
is
Come out.
stated.
Check them out. Oh, if you guys are wondering who Typical Hawaiians is, you can find them on YouTube. One of their hits is Crazy.
Raining blood.
No, that's not.
It's called Crazy, and another one is
Crazy.
and Local Girls.
Local.
Local.
Okay.
LOCAL. Girls.
We do have a few fun shows coming up too. We will have that Sip of Hope show.
Mhm.
Yes.
Next week, live in studio, we have a group that's making a documentary about Maryland Parkway in the 90s.
Oh, cool.
Right, and it looks really good, so they'll be in here. We have episodes already recorded that'll probably go up pretty quick here. One's with me, Sam, and Dennis. We decided to do a podcast, and it was interesting to say the least.
I need to.
But Sam did some emotionality on it, so we're gonna let her take a listen and take out what she wants, so that the message that she wants
I'm
to.
disappointed.
The lesson
I
that
wasn't there for that
you
one.
know what? It's it's anybody else. I tell them no, I don't edit,
No, it's all good.
but she gets. So hopefully, I'm hoping that she lets it out. We just edited a little bit in a couple of places, but I'm hoping that you play it.
It's really, I don't know.
It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we got coming up. Check us out on everything social
Are you
media.
really gonna
Happy
make me
Earth
listen to one of the episodes now?
Man, I don't know.
God.
I gotta leave it as a surprise. So either way, it's a great episode. A lot is talked about. Dennis does amazing.
We had a lot of fun on the episode.
It was a lot of fun.
After my part, it was a lot of fun.
It was nice to sit with
Good
Dennis for a minute.
conversations.
Yeah, it was fun. So yeah, that's what's coming up. Check out all our events on Facebook or at our events page on our website. We prefer the website because that helps us with just traffic and selling things. And so check us at happyearthmarket.com or anything Happy Earth Market social media. You will find us with our beautiful sun logo that Captain JR designed. So
I'm a captain? Holy shit, I got promoted!
it's JR, aka J Ryder, aka Captain JR, aka cousin of the typical Hawaiian, aka drives a Nissan. You know what it is. He's in the building.
Oh, keep your eyes peeled for announcements for the first anniversary grand opening again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Reggae in the square, guys.
That's right. And we have the next third Saturday Bazaar.
Bizarre.
Yeah, so keep
gonna
your
be
eyes on the
October
ground, ears to the
20th.
sky.
And it's a trunk or treat, so bring the kiddos if you can. And
October.
we're gonna shine the light bright and have a good time.
Yeah, come in costume.
Costumes.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Got
man.
one food truck and one food vendor, and we got a lot going on, man. So
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
cruise on
I
by
need to get
Um,
my ghillie suit
and get a magic wand.
Hey,
and-
also, when is this coming out? When is this episode gonna be aired?
tomorrow.
because this one's much easier to edit, I put this up on Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah.
Good, perfect timing
So, yep.
to let me promote our artists show
Yeah, go for it.
on Friday.
Mm.
Community, shout out to all of you. Please come support this event. It's right before rent is due for all of these artists and for Happy Earth Market.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being real.
So real.
We all know that money, although we've all agreed that money doesn't give us happiness, it does provide
Comfort.
exactly what we're supposed to be doing and needing in our society, because this is how we built this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We all have to pay this rent thing.
Yeah.
So, we're going to
if
have
I give
this.
the place the way I would.
Absolutely, and we practically are. It's really cheap here. What I'm saying is, come out, support this, please. Come help out these people. Come help out Happy Earth Market. Support our event, and it happens to fall right before our open mic.
Yep.
So it's going to be a great date night anyway, right?
It's gonna be fun.
As soon as you get out of work, go eat some dinner and head over here and just hang out. It's going to be a great night. I promise. It's going to be fun. You'll love it.
It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
We have a good host too. Hopefully lined up, a really good one. One that's typically paid. So stay tuned for. I can't drop names right now.
Why?
So excited.
The agreement's in the works.
Oh
it's
my
not signed yet.
gosh. Oh, I'm excited. It's so exciting. I'm so humbled by everybody that participates here and gives their time, talent, and treasure. We love you.
Yeah, there's too many for us to name.
So, yeah.
So
Yeah,
literally
all of
every
you.
person that's walked through that door and
Thank
just
you.
You know
support us
who
in
you
any way at all, and then that really just means just walk me through the door. That's all you have to do is support us.
Yeah, pretty much.
you don't owe us anything purchasing wise or
tell your
a
friends.
donation. Thanks to
Well, they all
everybody.
do, and that's
You have to.
love.
You
That's
have
the
to.
love.
Thanks to everybody who believes in our dreams.
We love you.
Yep, from Vegas Drive to the guys who ride. Like everybody.
Every human supporting. Come on, let's
Love.
keep doing this shit. It feels good, guys, and it's good to feel good, man.
Yeah. Love
Right?
and hair grease, man.
Is that how that goes?
Learn something new every day at Happy Earth Market.
Good night, y'all.
All right, take care, guys.
Love you.